In a video, and today we're doing the Kyrie 4 compared to the Kyrie 3. Let's get started.
Get down to the B side.
So the first thing we're going to compare is cushion. For most people, the cushion on the Kyrie 4 for most people is a lot better than the 3. For me, it wasn't a ton difference. It was a little bit better on the 4, mostly on the forefoot. The insole is a lot thicker, which also helps a lot. So that is our cushion. Let's talk about traction. The 3's traction is slightly better than the 4's, but not a huge difference. 4 is still good. It has to be broken in, though. Definitely has to be broken in. I uploaded my review / first impressions on the Kyrie 4. It does have to be broken in for sure. Next up is materials. This is really where the Kyrie 4 shines. This is way better than the Kyrie 3 materials. Kyrie 3 materials is almost all mesh with like spikes on the side and a silver swoosh, kind of just plastic swoosh. Yeah, not very good materials. Yeah, and the rubber is hard, and the rubber's hard. I forgot to mention that in traction. And the cushion is just Phylon, so nothing special there for the cushion material. Next, for the Kyrie 4's material, though, is really nice. So for the forefoot, we have a suede toe guard, as you can see, for extra durability. We also have, for the rest of the forefoot, a engineered mesh backed by nylon, so don't know why they did that, but it is. So there's absolutely no ventilation, which sucks. The whole inside is all nylon in here. Also, there's a ton of padding in the inside, which is really nice. In the rear of the shoe, there's also a really nice suede here in the rear. Awesome that it has this suede in the rear and in the toe. And then in the very back, we have a synthetic leather. The suede is synthetic as well. This is synthetic leather in the back. Super duper nice. And the tongue is all standard mesh, but a leather pull tab, which is of course a lot better than the cloth pull tab on our Kyrie 3. So there's that. Next up is support. A lot better than the Kyrie 4. Since I think it's this rear panel with the suede, it also has a really nice heel counter. So support is a ton better on the Kyrie 4, whereas the Kyrie 3 is just like kind of like floppy. As you can see, it kind of like just bends back, whereas this kind of has a nice sturdy support to it. Next up is lockdown. It has a heel counter in the Kyrie 4, just a hidden heel counter right here. It's pretty big heel counter right here. It's hard. On the Kyrie 3, it doesn't have really heel counter. It has no heel counter at all. Just completely bends back. There's no heel counter there at all. So lockdown is probably better on the Kyrie 4, but there is flywire in the forefoot on the 3 and on the 4. So both are good. It has on the 3 and the 4 these flywire in the forefoot. Can't really feel it, but for lockdown, and both are probably the same. Yeah, a little better on the 4 though, because it has that heel counter. Next up is fit. The Kyrie 3's are true to size, whereas the Kyrie 4's would go true to size or half size up, depending on how you like your fit. For me, I went true to size, but half size up might have been smarter. But there's that. Next up is pricing. They are the exact same price, $120 US for both of them, which is $165 Canadian for both. So exactly the same price as together, exact same price. Last but definitely not least, aesthetics. I think the 4s look better. Just because the materials, I think, make the 4s look a ton better. And the color. They're both the very first colorway that ever came out for both of them, except the 4s. The confetti came out first, but this was like the first big release colorway was this one here. And It has these blue speckles, and it's the same colorway that was the first on the 4, except the 4 has gray speckles instead of these new blue and purple speckles. Not a big difference. I just like how the 4 looks better. It's a lot nicer look. I also like how the 4 is signed in the inside. You can't really see, there's not enough light, but is signed on the inside. It says Kyrie signed it. I mean, it's not obviously real, but there's that. There also is the Illuminati logo. Once again, there's not enough light. You can't really see it too well, but there's the Illuminati logo. Don't know what that means, but it's there. The Kyrie is kind of more basic. The Kyrie does have it signed in the tongue right here, as you can see. And then you have the Kyrie logo right here in gray. Doesn't look as nice in this blue and purple as this blue and purple, but it's still okay. So overall, the Kyrie 4 is a better shoe than the 3, but the 3 has better traction. So if traction is like your main thing, the 3 is probably a little better. The 4 runs a little bit more narrow than the 3, so if you have a wider foot, maybe the 3 will be better for you. I forgot to mention this in the cushion. They both have a heel zoom unit. You can't feel it ever, but there's that. It also has Cushion. I didn't mention on the 4s it has Cushion, whereas the 3s is just file on, stiff, really stiff file on, whereas the 4s have Cushion, so it's a little softer. Thank you guys so much for watching. The 4 is definitely a better shoe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Get down to the B side.